It's year 3 with the young boys, and this is the biggest year yet as we have a chance to make it into the Champions League. Of course, our goal for the series is to win that Champions League with an under 21 squad. We're doing it with the young boys, at least that's the plan, as that will be in the next episode. We'll get to see the qualifying stage. I believe it is the third round of the qualifying stage, if I remember correctly. Yes, the third path. The third qualifying round, which I believe will be taking on the top team in Sweden, rather, as they took on the top team of Finland. Of course, you see there Helsinki, but the Swedish team, they beat the Finland team 5-1 in the first leg. I believe the second leg is yet to be played, obviously, because it hasn't decided the winner. But I'm assuming that the Sweden team's going to get the win since they won the first leg 5-1. They haven't lost since like March, and they've played throughout the summer, so that's going to be super tough. Hopefully we get a win, because that would be quite the bummer to end up losing out in the qualifying round. But you see there, we have had a jam-packed friendly schedule. Basically played a friendly like every 2 to 3 days. We're pretty sharp. We're ready to go against Luzerne here. I can't believe they're the favorites going into this game, but it is what it is. As far as the finances, what we're looking like right now, we are just rocking and rolling. $21 million. Fantastic. Had a transfer budget around 11 to 12 million at one point. Now it's down to about basically 9 million if you want to round up, which is just incredible. It's crazy. Start off at like 4 million and made a couple of deals, and finally got some guys off the roster that had been here since day one that were, obviously way too old to play, and we were just kept on loaning them out. Finally, we got some deals done. But yeah, we'll take a look at just the transfer window as a whole, because as you see here, it looks a lot more impressive than what it actually is. So it says that we've spent about 4.3 million, and we've transferred out 18 million. It's a little closer to, if you can look here, because it doesn't count the transfers that happened like during June. It's basically like June 30th, the cutoff point. So we spent about 2.3 for Mario Costa. We spent 1.4 on Kyrian Saab, which I believe he's Belgium, so that might actually be pronounced Sabe. But I want to say we're just gonna go with the English spelling, or the English pronunciation rather, Kyrian Saab. So there's right there itself is around 3.7 million right there, and then you got 650, 450. So basically, it's around 8.8 million, and I don't even know what be the transfer out if there's anything more, because I didn't even look to this side. So it might be a couple of. We probably might have an extra. Nah, it wouldn't be a million. It'd be a little under a million if I had to guess. Oh, went the wrong way. There we go. It's probably, we'll just say 18 and a half. So it's still, as far as, we're still 10 million up. So that's a good sign. But yes, since we spent so much money our second season, I wanted to have a more, balanced transfer window. And I think we really did with this one. Didn't really spend a whole lot of money. The biggest signing is Alessio Besso from St. Gallen. This was kind of more of a needing guys for the Champions League and also wanting to put some damage onto St. Gallen, kind of take a guy from them, which he's actually kind of went down a little bit since we signed him. But hopefully, he's someone that can turn it on when we need it. Because he was on the under-21 team when we signed him as a loan last year to kind of get him away from St. Gallen. Now we fully brought him in, which probably was a waste of money a little bit. 1.8 million was going to be a lot. I knew, obviously when we take guys from Basel and St. Gallen, we usually have to overpay for them. But the biggest transfer news is definitely Teo Adamola, as Teo Adamola is incredible. He is definitely our best, wing back that we'll ever have, I would say. As far as the acceleration, the pace, it's incredible. He can do it all. His passing is actually not the greatest, but as far as his crossing is really good, though, so that's great. I'd rather take high crossing than high passing in his case. But yeah, he can do it all. But mainly a absolute freak of an athlete. He's very strong on his left foot, which is great. But yeah, that's going to be fantastic. Definitely an attacking fullback and someone that we're going to hope to push the pace, especially with this Gegenpress. He's going to be a problem for sure, and hopefully he'll be a problem in the Champions League as well because we're gonna need him. We're definitely gonna need him, especially because we only have that's probably our weakest as far as depth wise. It usually is our wing backs here on our right and left side, but at least we're getting somebody like Teo to really help us out. It's crazy that they want us as far as the loan included the future fee in case we wanted to sign him once his contract runs out, and it was at 51 million, so that's definitely not going to happen. But hey, we get a hell of a player for a year. Gladly take that. Gladly take that. Because when we use a loan, man, we really like to use it as far as it's somebody important. I think we really did there. So the actual team itself, I would say, we are a pretty young team compared to what we usually are. You see right there, we only have one starter that's 21, and that's Nico. Everybody else is 20 and under. That's a starter. It's pretty nuts. So yeah, we don't have Noel anymore. Mickey Van Zas is in a goal, which even though he's rated 2 stars, I don't know why, because he's I would say he's even better than Noel was. He can do everything besides really punching, which is fine. That's really more of a tendency thing anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But he can throw, he can rush out, he's got good reflexes, he's great on one-on-ones. Can kind of do it all. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. He's crazy. He also has pretty good acceleration, pretty good jumping reach too. For somebody that's 6 foot, obviously it's kind of more on the smaller side of a keeper, but somebody that can jump up and grab those balls from the cross off the corner is going to be massive, massive indeed. But yeah, I mean, basically it's the same team that we've had as far as we'll look at the tactic here. Still got that Gegenpress, but we do have a little bit of a different the vertical tiki-taka approach, where now it's the 5-2-3, which we have 2 inside forwards and the false 9. So nothing too crazy different, but just trying something a little bit different there. I don't think we'll use this direct counterattack, but it's basically a 4-2-3-1, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. But we'll rarely use that, so I don't really care about that. Mainly, we're going to be using that Gegenpress, something that we dominated with in the Swiss Super League, and hopefully we can dominate as well in the Champions League with it. It's going to be massive we can be able to do that. But yeah, obviously, with playing the Champions League, it's funny because, as you all know, in 2024, I'm sure if you've played FM, which I'm sure you all have, that would make a lot of sense if you're watching this. Once 2024 rolls around, every time it seems like they change the group stage format to a league phase format. So that's what's happening with the Champions League and the Europa Conference League as well. And also the Olympics are going on, which doesn't really matter too much. Mostly the Olympics happen kind of towards the friendlies and kind of more into August, because obviously it's the Summer Olympics for football. But yeah, so we don't have, as far as for this game, as you probably saw, you don't see Mbamba, you don't see Stanis Muzambo, because they were a part of the Belgium under-23 team. So that's unfortunate, but it's not the biggest deal, because I think we'll still be fine for this game against Luzerne. We got Oscar, we got Fatwa, Malik's out there. As far as Mario Costa making his debut for us, and also Kyrian Sab is also making his debut, which he's been fantastic. Even though he's only rated 2 stars, he's pretty much locked in. Costa, not so much. I think Mario Costa, he's been a little bit of a hit and miss. Mainly, I think guys like Dion that we have used in the past, which I believe he is hurt right now. He might actually be, Dion's actually back to 100%. He had a great game. It was a friendly, but it was he was scoring from way out here. He was dialed in. He was stealing the ball, getting possession back, and shooting it and making it from way back here. It's awesome. If he could do that against an actual good team, boy, we're gonna be a team to watch out for. But it's crazy that Morgala is now the second best guy on the team. Ashley Phillips is definitely still a top guy now that we have Teo out there. He's going to be a problem. It sucks that it took so long for his loan deal to finally be finalized, because now he's not really 100%, so he does not really have all that shapeness that we'll like to have. He'll probably get subbed off at the half for David Harold today, but other than that, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I know they expected a draw, both the Boyd and the Sporters, for Luzerne, which the last time we did play them was a draw. It was obviously last year, but yeah, we'll do all of that. Opposition instructions. I still want to do a positive approach. Don't want to decrease, or increase rather, a defensive kind of line. But they got the 4-3-3. They got a great system going on right now. Got the advanced playmaker, got the ball-winning midfielder, and the DM obviously back here. Yeah, they're rocking and rolling with their little 4-3-3. I believe they are vertical tiki-taka. I believe that is their plan for this game, from what I remember. But I'm feeling great. Feeling great about this. We should be good on these subs. I just want to make sure. So yeah, we got Sonny out there. We got Zach Lovelace on the bench. Liam Chipperfield hasn't been healthy enough to be able to play a whole lot, but luckily he's now finally getting to 100%. Licio's out there. Oh, wait, we forgot about Jahu Lorenico, I believe is how you pronounce that. I want to say it's Lorenico, but he's Brazilian, 19 years old. He's more of like a winger, but he can play in the middle. He's pretty fucking awesome, as you could probably assume. Most young Brazilians seem to be in FM. But my God, do we have a... looks like Oscar's kind of feeling a little, I might have to be physical today. Which is tough, because I want him to be kind of locked in. The locker room doesn't agree with kind of the roster either. That's interesting. I was kind of hoping everyone would be feeling pretty locked in today. But I guess not. But we'll be, this is still not even like full strength us. Like, we don't have Muzambo, we don't have Mbamba, so it's not that big of a deal as far as if we lose today. Would love to win. Obviously, with it being the first game of the year. It is a away game, though, which is going to be interesting as far as on the road for the first game. I'm hoping Mickey Van Zost does a good job here today, though, because I really do think he's an incredible keeper that hopefully goes over well. And, yeah, I mean, really our toughest challenge. Cham was pretty solid. SC Cham, they're like a lower kind of... They're like just below the Challenge League in the Swiss League. So they're like, not at that level, but they're almost there. And obviously the youngsters of the PSG team, that was pretty fun to play them. I was either going to be a Newcastle friendly or like another, as far as Premier League friendly, or someone from either La Liga or even League One. But yeah, with the PSG, the younger squad, obviously not the full team, but still was cool to play against the PSG. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal not having no Mbamba, a man who has basically been there since day one. As boy, this Luzerne team, they're looking pretty solid. I think they're going to be a top flight club here in the Swiss Super League. Really, the goal, obviously, now that we have finally made it to the Champions League, that is the focus. But you still want to win these games. You still want to beat the Basels, the Grasshoppers, the Luzernes. As far as you still want to beat those top teams. Obviously, St. Gallen, the team that kind of beat us up a little bit throughout the regular season. But we won the big one, though, at least over them. So that's all that matters. Mainly the big thing is we just want to qualify for the championship group. So that way, at the end of the season, we could turn it on and really be a great team. That's a great tackle from Crasta, though. The Italian defensive midfielder. Doing very, very, very well. Is Nico to Fatawa. It's a tough chance. He sends it over the bar, though. A good shot. Would have been a good shot. And that went in. But that's a tough little battle. Oh my God, our average position is all over the place. Can't wait till that gets sorted out. Oh, we got a free kick. Let's see who's going to get this header. It's Oscar. That might go in. Oh, I hit the post. Off. Damn. So we get a friendly bounce there off the cross. That would have been huge. That would have been huge to be up 1-0 already. Yeah, we have Oscar on the right here. I think usually we have him on the left. I wanted to kind of change it up a little bit just to kind of see what would happen. Because I wanted him... He really should probably be on the Teo side. That'd probably be, a little bit better for him. But also, maybe not. Kind of my thinking is Teo can cross it into him from the left. I think that'd be really, really sick if he's able to do that. Because those two, obviously, are probably the best players on the pitch, if I had to guess. But yeah, they have yet to have a shot. Well, until now, unless we block it, but I doubt it. I doubt we win this header. You never know. How about that? Ashley Phillips does win it. See if we can block that pass in. It's a good pass into the box. Terrible shot, though. It's going into the stands. Yeah, so far, I mean, we've dominated possession. We're pretty much even with them on pass completions percentage. 84 and 82%, but yeah, just dominating possession. Which I figured we would. That seemed to be what we were doing all of last year. Was dominating possession with this gegenpress. And it looks like it's happening again. Just a great shape, though. With that, it's really a 3-4-1-2, but I guess it's technically that 5-2-1-2 that they call it. But I think it's more of a 4-3-1-2. But nonetheless, it's a solid little shape that we're rocking with right now. I think defensively it keeps us very solid. And boy, we are moving up that pitch. Well, Del Oscar cross gets blocked. Now it's Oscar's got a one-on-one. He's got a chance to either pass to Malik or make a good play here, and he passes it to Malik. But the easy goal, yeah, Malik was not being stopped there. Easy work for the young boys there, and that is why we have Oscar out there. Because he can not only put it in the back of the net, but he can make that great pass. And yeah, Malik making Oscar's job easy. To have the nice, easy little tap-in. That's exactly the type of goals we want, though. Those easy tap-ins where the keeper's way out of position, and he's just got to put it in the back of the net. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just exactly what we needed before the end of the half. And we're looking good. Tail with a 6.7. Not the greatest of debuts. I thought Sab actually has been playing a little bit better than a 6.5, but I guess that's just me. If Oscar can get another good pass here, he might make it 2-0. Let's see what Teo can do with it. Getting in the box, that's a great block. Dropping onto the top of the net will be a corner. I think we're going to score off of one. We've been scoring pretty well off of them during the friendlies, and we've actually had this week. We scheduled mainly practicing scoring off of set pieces because I wanted to have a nice little easy week going into the Champions League qualifying games, but so far we have definitely lived up to that easy approach. It's kind of weird though, really, besides obviously Oscar, who's always, the man of the match, it seems like, for us. We've not played all that well. We've played just enough to be good enough today, but I wouldn't say we've been fantastic. That's a kind of shitty pass there, and that's a great pass for Luzerne. Thank God he didn't try to keep sending it up the pitch. He does, but it gets deflected. Oscar can win this. We'll be in good shape. He does not win it. Maybe we'll win possession back. No, we do not. They're probably going to kick it back out wide here, potentially. Yep. Well, definitely missed on that, because he had a wide-ass open. It's a good pass again. Phillips, I thought he blocked it. That's a great counter strike. Boy, oh boy. And it is 1-1, just like that. Well, we just kept on missing the fucking chance when we had a chance to either head it or we had a chance to get possession back. We just didn't have really that sense of urgency. We should have won it there with Morgala to hammer, but doesn't get it. They make us pay for it. Tough. That is a terrible way to end out the half unless we get this Fatwa free kick in. It's a hell of a block. Just barely blocked it. And we get a corner. Again, if we get this corner, if Phillips or Morgala or Hammer, I don't know who else can, Oscar, he's out there. If one of those guys can get this header, would be pretty fantastic. Phillips is there. Oh, damn. Zamani with a great save of the header right when it was coming down. As Phillips, hopefully, I was hoping he'd kick it back out wide to this side here to Teo. But that is a bit of a difficult pass to complete, and that's probably going to be the end of the half. Maybe not. Another free kick for Fatwa. Damn, what a save. What a save. Phillips keeps it in play until he loses it. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Come on, boys. Be there. That's a great job by Oscar. Get possession back. Hell of a pass to Fatwa. Fatwa, if he makes a good pass to Malik, we might make it 2-1. He's going to pass to Oscar. Hell of a chance. Hell of a save. He has earned his saves today already, just with his shots on target. Can we finally get another goal here off of one of these set pieces? We've had a lot of, well, we've had the same amount of corners as them, actually. But it feels like a lot still. That was a terrible corner. But we still keep possession to Malik, to Fatwa. He's on. I think he's on. That's a penalty, maybe. Yeah, no. There's a great clearance and a great tackle. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, damn, damn. So just kind of thinking ahead. Margala hasn't played the greatest today. We might sub him off. As far as Mario really hasn't played all that well either. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, I mean, it's just, we were almost perfect for that first half. We just had one mistake, and that one mistake is all it takes sometimes in the football world to really shake things up. Oh boy, this isn't good. They have a great chance to make an easy shot. And he doesn't save it, but it looks like it's offsides. I don't know how. I thought he was on. I think it's 2-1, if I'm being honest. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. We went a little too heavy with the offense on the set piece, and they made an easy chance. Thank God it was disallowed. I don't know how he was off. Because I thought for sure he was on. Oh, I see it, yeah. Oh, he's way off, never mind. Jesus. Oh, what I was seeing. So we get saved there from an offsides. Yeah, I mean, I think we're still playing very well. You know, we got the higher XG, we have the more shots, more on target. They just had the one goal, which they about got another one, though, at the end of the half. But I'm feeling good, feeling confident about going into this. As far as making a sub at the half, I don't think that's the play. I think we still got time to kind of keep everybody out there and see what we do as far as now that we start off with the ball in this second half. I think this should be right up our alley, what we need to do. We're still dominating possession. Let's see what Taylor's going to do now. Just going to make the easy pass to Hammer. Gala. To Nico. Let's see what Nico's going to do with it. Back to Phillips. Mario now. Wow, we're really playing it from the back. I like it. Don't need to rush it sometimes. Just got to wait for that pass. But they are really, really circled into the middle of the pitch. So we got to play a little bit more wider. Yeah, I mean, Sam with a 6.4. Mario's still getting tired. They'll probably be the 2 subs, I know that much. And I don't know what the other 3 will be. Mario's got a good chance, though. But, yeah, the keeper's there. Just a little bit far out for Malik to get there. See what Muller's going to do. He's sending it deep. Phillips wins it. Mario loses it. Thank God Hammer's there. Easy pass. Should be. Yes. To Sab. Oh my God. What a terrible play from Sab there to kick it back to Phillips. Thank God that didn't go terribly wrong. I don't know how that's not a penalty, but hey. Or a penalty. A foul at least. But we thankfully get possession back. Thank God Teo's got the ball. I know he can make a play. Even without his shapeness. Never mind. Immediately loses possession at the halfway point of the pitch. We'll snag that. A long-ass highlight that was, but that kind of shows you that they are pretty locked in defensively. Are Luzerne, I'll give them that. Yeah, because they got a vertical tiki-taka approach, so they are a lot more physical than I thought they were going to be going into this one. But Oscar's got a chance to make it 2-1, but that's a terrible pass. Somehow Fatwa about won it back. And another long-ass highlight as Oscar to Malik with a great direct pass. Easy goal there. I think he's on. We'll see what the... I don't see the side judge here throwing up the flag. I saw it the last time, so I would say he was right by not throwing it up. Wow. Clear offsides, I guess. Boy, that's tough. 2 goals disallowed by VAR. But I said FAR. Oh yeah, just offsides. He took another second there to make that pass. That would have counted. Brutal. Yeah, we'll make the subs now. Yeah, we'll put Dion out there. I know he's a guy that can make a play. We'll have him be a roaming playmaker just to change it up a little bit. We'll have Amenda come on. I like him in the air more than Sonny today. Sonny's a little motivated more. Yeah, we'll sub him on. And yeah, Deo's, he's got a 6 point. Yeah, he's doing okay. I'll say he's doing okay enough to stay on for a little bit longer. But we'll bring on Simic when we can. I know that we're going to dominate possession this half. So I want to just keep our subs fresh for when we are going to dominate. That's a terrible chance, though. Missed out on a great chance. But missed the chance into the box and ended up being an ugly play. And probably have to sub more of the defensive guys, if I had to be honest. But yeah, the momentum obviously been perfect today besides the 1 goal. But I guess we still get a point, but I would love to get a second goal here before we end out the time. Would love that. Love that more than anything. Yeah. Simic, come on. Simic comes on. We'll have Amenda come on. We'll just have it be a central defender instead of a playmaking defender. Oh yeah, ball-playing defender. But yeah, that's our 4th, and then our 5th sub of the day. I don't want it to be Liam. I think we're gonna have it be. I don't want. Teo probably should get subbed off, but I don't know. Might as well. Might as well. Thought about getting some fresh legs out there on the offensive side. Having someone be subbed off for Malik. As Dion is in the box, but he's got no room. Somehow makes the pass out, and somehow we win that header. I don't know how the fuck we did that. But yeah, we're feeling obviously pretty good about this game. Just, they were really good with their tackles percentage. 92%, 24 out of 26. I think if they did not have that, this game would have been ugly. Would have been ugly. Oh boy, I'm liking the sense of urgency, though, from Luzerne. Gotta give them that. Harold to Fatwa. Nope, I'm just gonna take a terrible shot and not get the block. They're going the other way with it potentially if Dion gets there, though, in time. We maintain possession, thank God. Phillips to Amenda. Now we're back to just maintaining possession. That's all we need right now. Just gotta maintain possession. We should be fine. The heat map's not really all that one-sided. We have our, that kind of back, really 7, if you want to say, as far as the 6 and 6, and obviously the 7th on that far right side, but it's that kind of that back 7. Maintain possession there, but it's been the front 3 for our 2 forwards and our attacking midfielder who's kind of struggled today, unfortunately. As you can kind of see more at the shots and on target. I guess 12 shots, 5 on target's not terrible, but we need to be a little bit better if we were going to win today. As boy, we are really slowing down the game in this second half. They get a throw in. Hopefully, we get something going here. They have a lot of yellow cards, though. Fatwa wins possession back. That's exactly what we want. And he loses it, but we gain it back with Oscar. Oscar for the good chance here, potentially. That's another great tackle. Boy, oh boy, they have been pretty loose with the whistle, I will say that. There's been a couple of pretty bang-bang plays on the box that they haven't even tried to call. Simic to Oscar. Malik's off. But Oscar's going to kick it back, I believe. Anyways, yep, to Simic. Simic to Dion. What a pass. Wow. How the fuck did that go through? That's crazy. That made it all the way in the box to Oscar. Unreal. Unreal. Now, Dion's already got a yellow. He was subbed on. Yeah, Fato's shots on target hasn't been great today. He's kind of struggled a little bit. Harold's done well, though. I mean, fuck. We probably should have had him actually start. I should have went with my gut. So I think we would have had a great day today if he would have started. Might have got the win. But we got the 1 point at least. It's not the end of the world, but would have been nice if we would have got 3 points. But like I said, earlier, the Super League, it's not our main focus, not our main concern. It's not the end of the world. At least we didn't lose. We just want to have good momentum going into those Champions League games. Is the main thing. But yeah, it looks like that will do it for the away opener. Hopefully we dominate whoever we play. I don't even know what the schedule's really looking like. Whoever we dominate in the home opener. Oh man, if that free kick goes through, I'm gonna be just devastated. Atta boy, Mickey. Way to tip it over. I mean, as far as how we played the day, probably played pretty well. Would have loved maybe a higher possession percentage, but 62% is not bad at all. I would have loved around 65, but that's maybe just asking a little too much from them. We were a little bit more physical there towards the end of the game, which was nice to see. Would have loved that physicality throughout it, but it just kind of is what it is. Oh my god, what a tackle. Yeah, they're going to call that. Yeah, that's definitely a yellow. that's definitely a warranted yellow. They get another free kick to maybe potentially take the game here in extra time. Would be a brutal way to lose. Come on, Mickey. We need you, bud. That's a hell of a cross. Oh, thank God, it's too far. Hell of a chance, potentially still, though. That's a great block, and that's the whistle. But hang on to the draw. I mean, at least it would have been a draw even if both of our goals were allowed. That were denied by VAR, so that makes us feel a little bit better about ourselves. But yeah, I would say we dominated 90% of that matchup, as you see there, kind of towards the end of the game. They started dominating it a little bit. And, this was, it's just funny how, obviously the back, their kind of 4-3-3 approach is somewhat similar to our 3-5-3, if you want to call it, but really, the 5-2-1-2, but obviously up front it's the same, though, 2 forwards and the attacking midfielder, and you could see that had a lot of success today for both clubs. And it just sucks. Sucks that, really Fatwa kind of failed us a little bit. If he would have played a little bit better today, we probably would have won. That's the way she goes. Can't win them all, I guess. But yeah, now on to the better opportunity for us, and that's the Champions League. We have to win these legs coming up. Obviously, you got to make it to the qualifying round to even make it to the Champions League. I'm feeling good. Feeling confident. And hopefully, we have a pretty great game. To start off with, I believe they haven't decided who's going to be home or away yet. So, hopefully, we're away the first game, and then we're home this game after the St. Gallen game. Hopefully, that goes well, but at least we didn't lose. Yeah, on to the third qualifying round for the Champions League.